Good morning, community. Jill here with North Texas Vegetable Gardening, canning recipes, a little bit of everything. We are doing a lot of videos inside, especially here lately, with our Denali the Beast Food Dehydrator, and we're doing another one today. And we're doing something that is a favorite for us here, and it is something that the cowboys used to do and the Native Americans used to do, and it is thought to be a process that could be a couple of thousand years old. It is dehydrating meat, dehydrating our meats, and we're making it preservative free here in our dehydrator, allows the meat to last a little bit longer. Now, the cowboys used to do it when they would go on cattle drives to make sure that they had a good protein source and meat that would sustain and would not go bad, and they would dry it over a campfire, or they would hang it up, they would season it up. Native Americans did the same thing. They would use elk and deer and buffalo and of course beef, and we are using a select roast, a very lean meat. We are very excited about this. Greg loves beef jerky, our friends love beef jerky, and I love beef jerky, and it's a great way to preserve some meat for a little bit long-term storage. Now, you have to be real careful and make sure that there's no fat content and stuff like that, or it will go rancid. But we suspect once we get this done, we can pop it in the refrigerator and it'll last us some time. Let's get started. So Greg is getting the meat ready with his special recipe. We're gonna let this marinate overnight. He has added a little bit of chipotle, some paprikas, and these are all homemade seasonings that we've made from our garden this year. And we're using a very lean, select round roast. All right, guys, it's 6 o'clock in the morning the following day. These have marinated overnight. I cannot wait to see how this turns out. So we're gonna get the racks loaded, and I'm probably gonna trim some of this fat off here. We don't want to do a lot of fat in the hydrator because sometimes it can become rancid, but let's go ahead and load up what we can. Our slices are a little more than a 1/4 inch thick, so these will probably take about 6.5 to 7 hours at 167 degrees to process. Make sure your cuts are not touching when you put them on your racks. So we're trying two things. We're doing the real thick slices, or at least the very wide slices, and then we're doing the pretty typical thin slices. Let's load these up. This should show you just how big and the capacity that this Denali Dehydrator has, guys. I have yet to fill up all 8 trays. So we're doing 3 different size variations. We're doing the wide, we're doing the typical thin, maybe even thinner, and then this is the cleanup. So let's get this started at 167 degrees, and I've set it for 6 hours, a little over 6 hours. I do suspect that maybe the bigger pieces may take longer, but we might be surprised, so let's wait and see. I'm gonna go ahead and take these trimmings and put them in a freezer bag. We are not gonna waste these. We can use these to season up fajitas or season up soups or stews. Wow, guys, I cannot be more pleased with how this beef jerky has turned out. So you can see, it is in fact jerky consistency. We've done the various sizes. They all did just fine. Now Greg's gonna taste it for us.
Good.
Take another bite and show them how jerky it is.
There you go.
There you go, guys.
Good.
So we got 5 trays of this delicious treat. We'll probably go ahead and pop it in the refrigerator to make it last a little bit longer. But guys, it will not last very long because this is one of our favorites. It is a very quick snack. It's a protein-rich snack. There are no preservatives. It was minimal spices. I think Greg put a little bit of chipotle, paprika, soy sauce, black pepper. Anything else, honey? Onion powder and garlic powder. Look at this. Is that not beautiful? Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. See you soon.